Hello, I'm Suzie Candlin, the Cricut European trainer, and today we're going to make this Easter card and its coordinating envelope. To complete the project you will need some vinyl, 3 different shades of card, some vinyl transfer tape, some sticky gems or pearls, glue and foam pads. First, log into your Design Space account. It's the top left account button on the home screen, and sign in with your username and password. The Easter card we're going to be making is actually one of the Make It Now projects on the home screen of Design Space. We're going to search in the categories for cards and just scroll down until we find the project that we want. So once you've located the card, click on the image and you'll see your list of project resources will appear and basic instructions. We're going to go to Customize because we're going to resize the project. So first thing I'm going to do is to group all the images together. So create a drag box over all the images and group them in the Layers window. That way I can resize both the card, its toppers and the envelope without missizing any of them. Once we've done that, I'm going to then change the colour of the Easter icon. And the reason for that is because I want to cut it from vinyl, not card, so I don't want it to cut with the card shape. So if I go to the Easter icon and just change it to any random colour, so I'm just going to choose cream, it will mean that it will now load onto a separate map when we go to the map preview screen. We're then going to cut all our pieces out, so hit the go button and then follow the on-screen prompts to cut your layers. Once your resource is applied to your mat, you're going to load your mat into the Explore, slide it underneath the 2 guidelines, push against the rollers and press the load button. Then you're going to select the resource setting on the smart dial, and because this is thicker card, I'm going to use the poster board setting. When you're ready, click go. Unload the mat and follow the on-screen prompts to load the next mat. This time we've got an on-screen prompt to tell us to load the scoring stylus. So you're going to open port A, press the scoring stylus into position and close port A. Make sure you've selected the right setting for the resource on your smart dial and press go. Remove each of the images from their mats. Carefully peel away the resource you don't want and then use the spatula to release the image from the mat. The next stage is to pick away the negative part of the vinyl, so that's the bit that you do not want. So just lift one edge and slowly roll. Use your weeder tool to hold parts down. Don't panic if things get stuck or if it becomes misaligned with its original position, because you can actually see on the backing sheet the original position marked. There we go. And you usually find that if you just lift it slightly, if it's moved out of position, it naturally springs back to where it should go. Stick those back down and I'm going to remove on the E and the A. Bending the backing paper sometimes helps lift as well if you're struggling. Next, we're going to transfer this piece onto our backing, and for this you'll need some vinyl transfer tape. You take away the backing material from the vinyl transfer tape, place it over the vinyl that you want to transfer, and use your Cricut scraper tool to run over the top. Make sure you're on a hard surface as well. Then you're going to slowly peel back the transfer tape. That's now waste. Position it where you want it on your backing. Again, with your scraper tool, run over the top and slowly peel back the transfer tape. Again, with your scraper tool, just run over the top of the vinyl to make sure there's no air bubbles and the vinyl's completely adhered to your card. So now we're going to assemble the rest of the card. You've got score lines already marked, made by the Cricut as it was cutting. So use your scraper tool to fold your card. I'm then going to position the backing onto the front of the card, and I'm going to slightly raise it by using foam pads. And then I'm going to try and get it in the middle of the card. Now the flowers are cut so that the petals will actually pull upwards. Now you can do this either by hand or you can use one of the balling tools, and I usually use the palm of my hand and just run it round the centre of the flower just to bring the petals up. Add a tiny dot of glue and position it where you want it. And then lastly, just to finish it off, I'm going to add some gems. So that's the card finished. So now all we have to do is assemble our envelope. All the score lines are in place, so if you just gently press down, you'll see the score line appear. Then you can use your scraper tool. Put a run of glue on the bottom panel, just on the edge, and then press that down onto the side panel. Use my scraper tool, and that's the envelope and card complete. If you'd like any more information about the products used for this project, please visit the Hobbycraft website, blog, or call into one of the Hobbycraft stores and speak to one of our colleagues.